What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mosey here, back with another episode of Mosey Reacts. On this episode of Mosey Reacts, I have episode 570 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, it's the start of a new week, so that means it's time to announce the Nakama of the week. And this week's Nakama of the week goes to the Nakama Lord Bowler. And for those of you that aren't aware of what Nakama of the week is, it's my way of showing my appreciation for all the love and support that you guys show me. So anytime Lord Bowler comments on one of my videos, I'll go ahead and pin it. Sort of give them like their own little platform to share their thoughts and feelings. And speaking of thoughts, it's also time for comment of the day. And I put special quotations around it because it's more of like a spoiler of the day. And in my opinion, the biggest spoiler in One Piece. The spoiler was, in an interview, Oda said, honestly, I'd wanted to add samurais and ninjas to One Piece at an earlier point in the series. But Naruto is still being serialized, so I held myself back. We are friends after all. So he didn't incorporate that into his story out of respect for his friend. And learning that on the heels of the White Power Ranger's death, almost too much to handle. So, while it's a hard pill to swallow, I will swallow it unhappily, but I will swallow it. And Oda better make up for it in a different way. I don't know how, I don't know when, but he needs to. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and right into today's episode. Reminder, though, this is not a market substitute. You should always support the official release. How do you like Horty as a villain? Most people hate on Horty. I think he is one of the best. I said it in my YouTube reaction, like in my post reaction, but I'll obviously say it now because I don't know how many of you watch those. But honestly, I don't hate on Horty. I don't think you can reasonably hate on Horty. What I said was, 20 years after slavery, would it be wrong for a black person to want to hate on white people just because they weren't part of slavery, but their granddad was, and their dad probably did, or knows about it and talks about it all the time? I don't think that's unreasonable. So while I don't condone what Horty's did, I'm gonna pull a queen and not let my hatred hate on him. People just like Horty because he is so ignorant on how weak he actually is. Now yeah, fuck him on that aspect. But overall, he was a great character. His vibe was good. Like, he fucking pisses you off. His aesthetic, the way he looked, great. I think he looked just as dope as Arlong. I like that whole taking the drugs and powering up, even though it pisses me off. His reasons and rhyme for everything, while I don't like it, I do think it is justifiable. Yeah, I liked him as a villain for sure. I would put him on the villain side of like an Arlong, or I don't know who else. I'm trying to think of other bad guys I liked. He's not on the side of like a Wappo or Spandic. I don't put him in that category. Lucci, yeah. So Lucci would be on the side of an Arlong. Yeah, he would be on the side of then with Horty. This arc correlates to the current story more than Skypiea, in my opinion. Honestly, I would probably have to agree with that, even though I don't know what's currently going on, just based on the comments of people being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe like how much shadowing this was, or oh my god, this is so relative to what's going on, and things like that. Don't forget Crocodile Captain. See, Crocodile, I put him on the left side versus he's not with Wappo and Spandic. Yeah, see, Blue Dragon, Lucci had the backstory where he killed those soldiers just for being weak. So it kind of puts him on the side of like just being a dick, and it's just kind of like, but his vibe, I don't know. God of cruelty. Villains that piss you off, huh? Well, you came to the right anime. God, this motherfucker is literally... I watched all of Naruto, never felt the need to buy one of those. This one is already broken. I need to buy a new one. So now I'm gonna be on number 3 of my punching bags because of this anime. So yeah, for sure the right anime if you want to. I think he might need the punching bag next arc. Which surprises me. Or it doesn't. Oh, we need to get started though. Doesn't surprise me, but does surprise me. Like, you would think the arc about racism, I feel like I didn't use it that much, honestly. Just because, while I did hate Horty and his logic, it's just kind of like, you aren't necessarily wrong, so I can't hit you for doing what you're doing, you know? I remember asking if you think one would be enough. I guarantee I thought it would be. I probably was very naive thinking, yeah, I'm not going to go through. I feel like Horty isn't a good character, but he works well for this arc specifically. He helps explore the themes of racism and inherited hatred. Honestly, I think I agree with that more. Like, I do think I agree with that. Like, if I saw Horty outside of this arc, if we would have met Horty, like, back in Arlong Park, and he was just under Arlong, and he was just like, yeah, I hate humans just as much as Arlong, but I'm just, like, his subordinate or second in command. I don't think I would hate Horty as much, so. Next arc is interesting, but after the OP doesn't hold, but after that, One Piece doesn't hold back anymore. What do you mean by that? That scares me. What do you mean it's what do you mean it's not holding back? It's been holding. When has it been holding back? I can't wait after 2 years of training. I'm curious as to see if the 2 years of training will hold up in the new world. Like 2 years, you're telling me Law and Kid and Bonnie, you're telling me they didn't train at all? Stop. They probably trained, so are we actually ready, or are we still just at the same level? I want to see Ishigami dance.
神の名を持つ3つの古代兵器プルトン、ウラヌス、ポセイドン
I'm such a child.
そのうちの一つが彼女。
いかにも
Okay, and then Pluton.
こんな事実誰かに知られては大変ね。世界中のあらゆる勢力が白星姫の力を欲しがるでしょう。古代兵器
That's a very interesting use of his power, and I fucks with it, even though it creeps me out.
お宝いただいておさらばしようと思ってたところになんだかすんげえお話聞いちゃったんじゃねえのかいほら。
Okay, so she controls the Sea Kings, then Pluton's the ship, right? And I don't know about Uranus. I'm surprised I didn't have cotton candy for the chopper. At least I didn't see any.
それはここにお出ししたので最後なんです。他のものなら取り急ぎご用意できます。
時にルフィお前さん、今の世界情勢はどの程度把握しておるんじゃ。
なんだよいきなり。
その様子じゃ全くか。そんな情報力では不安じゃの。
Let me find out about my boys and girls.
お待たせしました。
少し脇で話すか。
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like, with the animation I've seen, I feel like they really slacked in the jellyfish.
飲みすぎちゃった。酔いざまし。
これ食いざまし。
3時は人魚ざまし。
最高だぜ。マーメイドアイランド。
Mermaid Island,
赤いのが大きいが大げ
Woman, Amazon Island.
やっぱりか。レイリーも酷じゃの。あの2年前の戦争の直後、元帥戦国が職を降りてな。戦国は
Why are you telling him he's just gonna fall asleep?
信頼も厚い青木城をしたが、政府上層部には赤犬を推す者が多く、有力候補となった赤犬が元帥になることにだけは強く反発した。
I would have to second
は
that.
対立し、前代未聞の大将同士の抗争は、ついにある島での決闘にまで発展した。
Please show that to me.
敗者に一切の口出しはできぬ。 10日にも及ぶ死闘はもはや世界の語り草。実力はほぼ拮抗していたが、決着はついた。勝者は赤犬。海軍の新元帥は杯じゃ。
Wait, what? I thought Aokiji was the one.
赤犬。
That's fucked. Fuck. Damn.
目の前で立ち上がれぬかつての同志に、さすがに赤犬も情けをかけた。赤犬の下になどつけの青生地は海軍を出たわい。
じゃあ青生地もう海兵じゃねえのか。
Then what? Is he even allowed to do that? I mean, like, obviously he's allowed to quit. They can't force him, but like...
じゃがその穴を埋めるために政府の取った策は海軍に思わぬ力を与えた。
I'm just saying that that's a giant power just out there doing who knows
世
what.
界で起きた中でも一つは杯率いる海軍本部がより強力な正義の軍隊になっておるということ。もう一つは黒ひげ海賊団の進撃じゃ。
黒ひげ。
モックタウンで会ったやつらね。
I don't even know. 2 years with 2 powers? Good God, I didn't even register about this movie. Oda's a great fucking writer. I'm sorry, I want to see what he's saying, but like... Phenomenal fucking writing. Phenomenal writing because... You're so invested in what's currently going on that like... Blackbeard having 2 powers and had 2 years to not only train those powers but work on his ultimate plan has not even occurred to me once because I've been so invested on what's currently going on. To where, I don't know, I feel, god damn, like other shows that wouldn't get lost on me on what's going on in the background. Like I'd be like, oh yeah, I know about that one character you tried to hide from me, but you didn't hide that well from me. I know that character's in the background doing something. Oda, on the other hand, literally puts it right in your fucking face. So you went fucking right there. I'm looking right at it. I'm still just like, where the fuck is it? Might as well just go back and reread this whole conversation. But he's saying what they did to cover up Aokiji leaving it. What they did to cover Aokiji leaving ended up giving them unexpected power. Is that what you just said? What the government did to cover their loss gave the Navy unexpected power.
あいつらの言う新時代ってのはクソだ。海賊が夢を見る時代が終わるって？おい
！So innocent back then. This motherfucker.
その夢は終わらねえ。そうだろう。
お前が黒ひげ。
もともと奴は白ひげ海賊団の古株。その縄張りも熟知しており、親父さん亡き後、瞬く間に残された海域を制覇した。聖天ではすでに赤髪、カイドウ、ビッグマムに並び、四皇の一人と位置づけられておる。
I'm surprised they don't consider him more, cause 2?
本当に憎たらしい男よ。どういうわけか能力者を殺し、その能力を奪い取る術を奴らは持っておる。黒ひげたちの狙いはより強い悪魔の実の能力。気をつけろ。
That's so fucking scary. Shut up.
ティーチとの因縁も深い。十分に。ルフィ
かあれ。ああ、いいよジンベエ。俺たちが聞いたから。
船長って話聞かねえやつのことじゃねえのか？
船長たるもの、クルーの命を預かっとるのと違うんか、ルフィ。
まあジンベエ楽に行こう。俺出たとこ勝負好きだし。
Still want to join us?
お前ら大変じゃの。
おーゲイミー。そういや弱虫のやつ見ねえな。
姫様なら少し疲れたから休みたいってさっきお部屋に。
おいゾロサンジ。
あ、
この城猛獣でもいんのかな。
確かに。
What is Kabuto up to? Right? That'd be the only one.
することがあんなに楽しいものだとは知りませんでした。
Ah, of course. I just call him Kabuto. It's Caribou. Caribou. Huh. Dude, put the why? You don't have to freeze frame it. There's no need. Only halfway? God damn.
なに痛くもしねえし苦しくもねえ。財宝いただき人魚を売るのも面倒になったが、お前は特別だよ。島の港に弟たちが着いたと連絡があった。一緒に行こうぜ。
Really?
新世界へ。
おい
あれ笑いなよ。ベラベラベラベラベラベラバー。
おい
なんだよ麦わら、いいとこなんだから邪魔すんなって。キヒーベラベラ。
Just.
あいつまだいたのか。
すっかり忘れてたぜ。
危なかった。重ね重ね礼を言う。
気にすんな。
財宝泥棒め、まだ城内におったとは。見ろ、右側の塔などすっぱりと切られておる。おそらくあの財宝泥棒が我らの留守に。
いや、あの塔を切ったのはこいつだ。
Bruh.
からの脱出に柵も部屋も
Snitches get
あい
つのせいにしとけよバカ人で。
財宝泥棒って何？
言葉の通り、その男が城の財宝をすべてかっさらいおったのだ。
あいつ
嫌な予感。
Right.
国の財宝でしょ？追わないの？
命ある国民たちが救われた後では、ブ野郎。国の恩人に渡るなら本望じゃもん。
なぜここで殴って縛り上げなかったの？
いえ、怒ったナミさんも。
ちょっと探してらっしゃい。
ホーディたちに異変が。手錠も外れ。なんじゃと。人間ども、本年は消えねえ。麦わらを連れてこい。殺してやる。
So this is one of two things, I think. Either adverse effects of the drug and they're deteriorating. You guys didn't just deteriorate, you aged.
麦わらたちにまず復讐する。フォスン。
Ugh. You wrinkly bastard.
人間を裁くのは我ら。俺に閉じ込められると思うな。バカ王族。こんなさ。
You don't even look the same. Like.
俺に返上。
これは一体。
やはりお前らの使っていたエネルギーステロイドとは玉手箱に収められていたという伝説の丸薬だな。実は10年前玉手箱の中身が抜き取られるという事件が起きたのだ。犯人は分からず王の判断でなるべく騒ぎにならぬよう事件を収めた。
Of course, by the king.
お前が体を抜けた時期と重なるな。俺が盗んだ。
Like, bro, you changed so much.
曖昧な代物。一説には千人力の力を得る薬。また一説にはただ年を取る薬。国宝というには異なもの。お前たちは開けてはならぬ箱を開け、力を得たと愚かな夢を見たのじゃもん。
So they're saying one explanation is that they gain power, the other is that they just age to like their peak selves? Is that what they were saying?
俺たちは選ばれた復讐者だ。
こうなると不憫。Kはまた考え直すとしよう。
Good. I'm not gonna lie, I said that in my wrap up on episode 69.
母を殺したお前を私は恨まない。だから頼む。もう黙ってくれ。島の子供たちに
So polite.
聞こえるといけない。左大臣殿。お菓子工場にペコムズ氏と卵男爵が。ビッグマムの使い。今来たか。
Listen, that was not us. Nothing to do with us.
ママが待ちかねてるで。座る。工場はホーディ一味に荒らされ、無事だった菓子はみんなが麦わらの一味に食べてほしいとすべて宴会に。
Give them Horty. Give them Horty.
わけが立つかどうか。相手は菓子のために国さえ攻め落とす怪物。
I want to meet her.
ビッグマム。
Why is it Big M.A. Mom? I have no idea. Yeah, I don't. That episode, they're at the end with Horty, because I brought it up. Like, I wonder if us locking up Horty is the right thing to do, or that's just gonna make him hate us even more. And then if he were to escape, that's just a whole nother fuckery issue. You know, he's just gonna be stewing in there. Or do you try to work him back into society? So I'm glad that the king is thinking about forgiving him. Big mom, not ma'am. I can't wait to meet her. Alright, well that was it for my reaction to episode 570 of One Piece. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this reaction. It's been real, it's been good, it's been real good. Later on.